Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Plan As I Go style rewind spread to share with you. I am using the leftovers from a Little Miss Paperie kit, and I used the kit originally in my main spread for the first week of May, and I will link that video below. And then I used the leftovers for this rewind spread for this last week of April. And I am getting started by using bottom washi from Once More with Love. It's her Munchkin washi. I'm so excited I got a chance to use this. I hadn't had a chance to use it yet, and I thought the colors went really well with this kit, and since I had already used the normal bottom washi that comes with the kit in my main spread, I decided to pull that in. And actually this week I did decide to do another kind of themed week where I did all one character, except for the washi. I did all Coffee Monsters Co. character stickers, but I did go with the bottom washi with my munchkins just because it matched better. And then around that bottom washi, I'm just putting in the little thin strips that I think are intended for the horizontal, but I like to bring them into the bottom of the washi page anyway, or of the bottom of the page anyway, and because I just think they look nice to frame out that frame out the Munchkin washi. And next I'm going through with my glitter headers here. When I have them, I use them. I don't feel like I need them, but I will say this, I do think that makes like a Plan As I Go style spread where you kind of have stuff all over the place. It does kind of make it look visually more organized, which I do like. But I still don't really like them for my main spread planning, but I do like them for this kind of Plan As I Go style. But I went with the kind of bluish purple, the blue, and then the pinky purple. I left out the pink just because I knew I was going to be bringing in a lot of other pink into the spread, and I just like purple, so I used those colors. And then I'm using the second set of date covers. The nice thing about doing this second spread as a rewind spread is that I actually can use a different set of numbers. That is the one thing, like if you try to use one of these kits over 2 weeks, but you do it within the same week, like if you have two planners like I do, you have to repeat the numbers, which is always annoying, but didn't work out that way this week. And then anyway, since I only had 2 full boxes left, I decided to skip the quote box in the upper corner and instead just filled in that space with some deco and left the April and flag showing since those matched well enough with this spread. And then I used a habit tracker that I had left over from the PBC freebie sampler that I got with this kit since I had bought it during the last PBC sale. And then I am using glitter headers almost as washi since I wanted to save the printed washi for the spread to use kind of in lieu of full boxes. I brought in the glitter headers into the side, and for that first one I decided to use it as like a step tracker. I ended up forgetting to put a header on it, but I filled it in after. And then the bottom one I used to track my Happy Mail, and then I used the little quarter box to write down a good memory from the week, which was hitting 4,000 subscribers, so thank you guys. That was awesome. And then on to Monday, I am first putting my video in. Instead of using foil, I decided to just change it up a little this week, and I'm using those little camera stickers from Planner-esque to mark down my videos. And then on Monday morning, I had to kind of run around. I had like totally failed at sending my stepdad's birthday card, and then we didn't have stamps, so I had to like run and buy stamps and then mail the card. So I used the daily chores sticker layered with that little envelope. I had a second envelope on that freebie sampler, and just used that to mark down kind of those errands in the morning. And then on to the day, kind of the middle section I use is kind of like my day section or like immediately after work. And I just marked down that I had a crazy day at work and marked that down with a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji there, just that's kind of yelling. And that space looks really blank, but I'll come back to some deco with that later. And then after work, once I finally got home, I just used the little TV symbol from the kit to mark down kind of chilling and chatting with my husband. And then I did some editing and what I call interneting, which is basically just like being on Facebook and dicking around. And I used the big laptop sticker from the freebie sampler for that, layered with another Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. And then on to Tuesday, I didn't have too much going on that morning, so I used some of the printed washi. I will go back in and fill one thing in that I forgot. And then after work, I went to an exercise class with my husband, so I used the hashtag squats emoji because I love that guy. He makes me laugh so much, and it was totally a leg heavy day, so very appropriate. And then, like I said, going back to Tuesday morning, I did get a good walk-in with my dog, but honestly, I pretty much just put that down because I wanted to fill in the space. I've been trying to get get like a good 15-minute walk in with her every morning, such that like, so even when we don't run together, that I'm still getting out there. So my husband does walk her a lot because he works from home, but lately I've been working so much and working so late, I'm not like reliable to be able to walk her after work. So I'm trying to get up a little earlier and make sure I get at least one walk with her for my time with her in the morning. And then my husband still walks her more. She's getting more than 15 minutes a day. But anyway, then after the exercise class, I got a salad at Sweet Green. So I used that little emoji that's like eating its carrots, which I think is so funny because I feel like that sometimes when I get a salad. And then after that, I just used one of those ombre heart checklists that I cut down to mark down some like YouTube tasks that I had to do. And also I had to do some more work, which kind of sucked. So I used that little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji with the little laptop and the coffee kind of to mark kind of busting through all that stuff. And then on Wednesday morning, I really didn't have much going on either, so I went ahead and used the full box on that day and then just layered my video over it. I was so bad about working out in the morning this week. It was just, and honestly, I'm filming this voiceover the next week too, and I'm being bad again. I just like, oh, it's been a rough couple weeks at work, but no excuses. You can always do it before in the morning, and I need to after my vacation, I need to like seriously recommit. I've just been like frustrated with myself, but that's okay. Anyway, after work, I did take Sarita on another walk, so I used a little paw print and quarter box there. Oh, actually that was in the morning, but I just put it in the middle box to kind of fill this space. And then I did work late again that night, so marked that down with the laptop and just noted that I called my stepdad for his birthday that day. I'll go back and add some balloons to that later because I realized I had them. And then that night I just did some more editing and YouTube stuff. I honestly didn't have a lot of time, so I didn't get that much done, but I went ahead and marked it down. And then just made a point to kind of spend some time with my husband, since when I work a lot, I feel like my time with him always like suffers. So it was just made a point to do that. So that was nice. And then on Thursday, I did upload another video kind of late at night, but went ahead and noted that down in the morning there with that planner-esque sticker. And then that morning after just like a rough week, I definitely deserve some Starbucks. So grabbing the coffee cup from the kit and a little Starbucks emoji there to mark that down. And then I am going to go back and add one more thing to the morning because I totally forgot that I did squeeze in an office workout that day, which was really good. Actually, more than just a little workout. I like ran like almost 3 miles around the mall and then did some lifting and stuff. So that was really good. And then but anyways, I'll go back and mark that in a second. But first I am marking that because I like had been working so much and like all the bosses had left and like I didn't have stuff that like couldn't wait. I decided, and the weather was gorgeous, I decided to leave work early. Like I left work at 5. Guys, it was amazing. It was so nice. And when I got out, I marked down, like we did family time where we like went on a nice long walk with Sarita. And then we had beer on the patio, which was like the first time we had been on the patio yet that year, which was so awesome. So it was really, really nice. So definitely worth it to leave, play a little hooky, and get out of there, even if I paid for it over the weekend. But anyway, then on Thursday night, we also kind of keeping with the fuck it theme, we ordered pizza, which I am marking down with the ColourPop paper pizza night sticker. I love that sticker. And a little fork and knife also from Coffee Monsters Co. And then that night I baked muffins since I had some bananas that were going bad and I felt like baking would be relaxing. So baked some muffins, again using another emoji. And then onto Friday, I didn't have anything going on that morning, so I used the quote box up there. And then on Friday, it was really nice, like honestly, that one boss that kind of drives me insane was out of the office, so I was like busy, but I was really productive, which really helped. Oh, and then I'm going back and marking that workout on Thursday. But yeah, busy but productive day, which was good. And then Friday night, my husband and I had our date night at a trunk club, which was actually so fun. I talked about this a little bit in my Plan With Me, my Erin Condren Plan With Me last week, but it's basically like a service like Stitch Fix, but it's run by Nordstrom, so they have much better clothes. And they do have like clubhouses, they call them, in cities now. And my husband and I like made an appointment. It's totally free to make an appointment. And of course, like, you know, they actually didn't really try to sell us on too much stuff, but we of course like spent too much money on clothes. But we had a really fun time trying stuff on, and they have like wine for you, and it's like super casual, super fun. So we spent a lot of time there actually. So much so we had to move back our dinner reservation, but then we went out to dinner, and the dinner was like phenomenal. It was so good. It was a new to us restaurant, so that was a lot of fun. Friday night was like a really good night. And then on Saturday, of course, I was feeling the wine the next day. I swear to God, if you give me like a glass of red wine, I feel it the next day at this point in my life, but oh well. Anyway, I kind of started the day out slow with a little YouTube binge that morning. Sarita and I spending time on the couch together while my husband slept in a bit. And that YouTube binge sticker is from Piper Paper Co. And then just kind of lazed around with my husband, stayed in bed late, which was really nice. And then that afternoon, we had a pet sitter come to do the home visit to kind of see, to kind of go over like what, you know, what the protocol is with Sarita and all of that. And since we're taking a vacation next week, she'll be watching both Sarita and our house. So that was really good. So she came over to do that. And then I also just added that weekend banner in, by the way. And then I'm trying to fit in this lazy day sticker, and it was just kind of like an overall lazy day. I was just like, after the craziness of the week, I just wanted to like wind down. Actually, the craziness of the last couple weeks, like if you guys think you're tired about hearing about me being busy at work, try living it. But I went back up to and added the lazy day. I just kind of trimmed it down so it wasn't a circle, so it would fit a little better, and put that in the morning section. And then I marked out that I did some planning and filming that afternoon by layering a little camera icon over a planner that came with the kit. And then that night, my husband and I did like kind of an at-home Greek night. We thought this was going to be like a quick thing, and it turned into like a multi-hour affair. But it was a lot of fun. We made our own hummus. My husband made his own pita. He's been really into making bread lately, so he made pitas. We did like this elaborate yogurt sauce for Brussels sprouts and halloumi. And it was a lot of fun, but it like ate up a lot of the night, and I was like, oh shit, I did not get enough YouTube done. But anyways, that night we also did Sarita bath night. It was a rainy week, and she was definitely stinky, so gave her a little bath, and that bath sticker is from Planting Roses. And then on to Sunday, that first thing we did was go to an exercise class, our usual one, that is like the one we go to on Tuesdays as well, which is always nice and hard. If I can only get in like a few workouts in a week, like this week I only worked out 3 times, and then I had a lot of walks and stuff, but only 3 real workouts. I was really happy that like 2 of them were Elevate classes, because they're so hard. I feel like it counts extra. It's like a workout and a half when you go to one of those, so that's always good. And then after that, because it's kind of in this little area with like a farmer's market and stuff, it's like a mile from our house, we went to the farmer's market and got lunch out, and I got a crepe at the farmer's market, and it was delicious. And then that afternoon, early in the afternoon, I got a little bit of filming done and kind of worked on cutting some inserts, and then I had to turn to work and worked for a couple hours that afternoon. It really wasn't too bad, so it could have been a lot worse. So did march that down as well. Oh, and by the way, that planner sticker there is from Coffee Monsters Co. as well. It's like her planner sheet. She has those like Erin Condren style planners with the little washi rolls. I thought those were so cute. And then I had so much laundry to do that I wrote in literally so much for laundry day and used an emoji as well. And then that night I did some actual meal prep, because I knew this week was going to be crazy and I didn't want to eat crap all week. And then finally just kind of finished off with some editing. So that was pretty much it for my actual plans for the week. I'm going to just go back through now and add in some deco pieces. When there's like bigger pieces of deco, I tend to cut them in half and just try to like kind of use them like that, and just put the flat edge against like a box or something. I think that works out pretty well, just to fill in the space a little bit more than just using it as like a giant piece of deco. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and as always, subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!